Hello everyone, my name is Rustinai, and today I'm going to be opening some advanced supply drops, 28 of them to be precise. I thought I have done a CS2 unboxing video on my channel before. Unboxing videos, not a huge video fan of doing them, because it's kind of, everyone does it at this stage. But I thought I would, since I play Call of Duty a lot, I thought I would do an advanced supply drop video on it, and then some multiplayer gameplay perhaps. So here we go, and let's hope I can get some really cool stuff.
Elite! Elite!
So we got some Sentinel Airborne boots, whiteout boots, and at least 20mm. That's pretty good. The sniper's actually not that great because it actually goes down by 3, but it does have an increased fire rate, so that's not bad.
Elite!
I already have the biohazard head, so the 20mm carnage isn't too bad, though you do lose a bit of ammo, so it's a bit of a trade-off. Depends what you like. What I'm really hoping to get here is probably a AK-12 Rest in Peace. So wish me luck, and let's hope I can get it.
Elite! Elite!
SMG bread and butter, not bad, and increased fire rate, though you do lose 1 in damage, which isn't that great, but it's a very nice looking skin. You do, yeah, I mean, the fire rate, I mean, yeah, it's not bad though. It's a pretty nice looking skin.
Elite! Elite!
Already have both of those. Hopefully I can get something a little better maybe. Come on, AK-12. Really want the AK-12 Rest in Peace. And Enlightened Helmet, that's one of the new ones they've released. That's pretty cool. Surf Shirt, I already have it.
Elite! Elite! Elite!
A triple elite, very nice. Thundertusk, I already have that again, so if had that, and one out, gloves have that, so nothing new there, I'm afraid.
Elite! Elite!
Have all 3 of these, so again, repeats, not that great.
Elite! Elite!
Have all 3 of these again, really hoping to stop getting repeats and actually get something really sweet, mate.
Elite! Elite!
The Sentinel Operator too, I don't believe I have that, and that looks pretty nice. The TT Helmet, I'm not sure if I actually do have that. I don't know. The beer and pretzels, I already have this. As you can see, you do gain range, but you do lose a little bit in ammo. So it's not the greatest, but it's not too bad in range wise, I guess. Nothing that great here. Let's hope I get something a little bit better. Come on, AK-12 RIP.
Elite!
Nothing that great. KVO Scout Loadout, Nigerian Infantry, so MP11 Plunderer. Accuracy's down by 2, mobility's up by 2. Not really a great trade-off. The MP11's accuracy's not that great to begin with. I don't know about that.
Elite!
Ledrunets is pretty nice. Well, it's kind of decent actually, I already had that though. The Red-Eyed Coyote, I already have the Hole Puncher and the Damnation, so this, which are both better than this, but it's still not too bad, not too bad.
Elite! Elite!
Some good ones, definitely some good ones here. So we are after some nice looking clothing for my operator. The Punditsu is definitely a pretty sweet one, and that's actually, I think, one of the new ones Sledgehammer have released. The Backdraft Etsu, I believe I already had this, but it's still a welcome, I guess. It's pretty nice, and I mean, probably put it as a pretty decent one to get.
Elite!
SMG black and white. Again, you lose a damage, you gain a fire rate. Nothing that too great. TVA is down it, so I think I already had that. And I think I already had this one as well. So I'm down to 14. Let's hope I get something really nice. Come on, 8-12.
Elite! Elite!
Nothing too sweet. Nothing really good at least. I mean, the Atlas 20mm hypersonic does have an increased fire rate, but it does lose 2 handling, leaving you for 3 handling. Not too great at all.
Elite!
A psychedelic Etsu, I already had that, I believe. The HPR3 Sports, I have the Insanity and the Bare Fist, so this is useless. And LW1, you know, I think I already had that as well. You do lose a range and handling with this, but you do gain a decent bit of damage. So, I mean, I'd probably say it's a decent trade-off with the damage wise, but it's only one shot.
Elite!
Marine Boots, I already have the SM1 Reckless and the career.
Elite! Elite! Elite!
Triple Elite, nice to hear. Whiteout Helmet, Passionate Etsu, that's another new one I believe. And the infamous Obsidian Steed. Now, I already have this, but it's still pretty damn sweet to see me get another one. I'm sure some of you would love to get this, but I mean, I guess you just eventually would get it. You do lose an entry phone and handling, which does kind of make this a little bit of damage. I mean, the handling's still decent at 8. Your fire rate's still 13, which is good. You don't want a too high fire rate. Accuracy's a 7, which is pretty decent accuracy, and you could always add something, I guess, to improve the accuracy. Damage does get increased, and that is what makes the Obsidian Steed a pretty good weapon skin. That, and it looks pretty sweet. Back in there too, a little different. Kinda not really my top 10 Etsos, but still okay, I guess. Last 10, come on.
Elite!
Nothing that great here. Really just wanting to see the AK-12 rest in peace, because that's pretty much the only thing I wanted this day.
Elite!
Believer shirt, longitude, and mobile alarms. You gain a range, you lose a fire rate, and you have an ACOG that you cannot remove. I mean, I've used the EPM3 before. The fire rate's not that great to begin with, so losing even it by 1 bar is not the greatest. You do gain a range, but like the EPM3, I don't really think it needs more range. It's already at 17, so I mean, it's kind of decent, but in the same breath, you do lose fire rate. Final 8, here we go.
Elite! Elite! Elite!
Triple Elite again. EM1 Porter, I don't know if I have this, but you gain 2 damage, you lose an accuracy, fire rate, handling, you do gain mobility. I mean, actually still 9, fire rate does go down to 7, which isn't the greatest. Handling is a 6, again not the greatest. Mobility does go up though, so you'll be able to move a bit faster, I guess. The Believer Lumps, not the greatest. In Mayhem Ball, I mean, to get a nice design for like a rocket launcher is kind of pointless, because, I mean, I suppose when you use your rocket launcher to take down a helicopter or something, yeah, you can have a nice looking rocket launcher, but in the same breath, it's kind of pointless. It's nice skin though, definitely nice. Nothing too sweet here, nothing really good at all. I'm really just hoping for the AK-12 rest in peace. I really want that skin. Let's go, come on.
Elite!
Okay. Sat-free Pain and Suffering. This, well, you do lose 2 damage, but you gain 3 accuracy and you lose 1 to range. Actually does increase a good bit, and sat-frees can be highly inaccurate sometimes. I mean, damage I don't know about the damage loss, so I mean that's pretty important. The Sand Freeze don't do that much damage to begin with. So to lose more, I don't know if that's really a good trade-off. That's really up to you who uses it. I've used Sand Freeze before, and I kind of think they need that extra damage. I mean, extra attribute though would help. Final 5. Come on, 8012, rest in peace. Quick Bolt Moors, Fire Rate, Mobility Loss, and NA45 HE enlisted. 1+1 damage, -1 to attribute. Not that great, but I suppose you do gain damage and it's not a huge attribute loss.
Elite!
Royalty knee pads already have them. Factory Rapid, plus fire rate, minus mobility, not too bad. Pietage Eradicator, +1 to damage, -1 to range, not too bad, but range is pretty good to keep at Pietage, but that's still not a bad trade-off. Final 3, let's go.
Elite!
TD2 is pretty damn nice, and if you get it, consider yourself pretty lucky, though I don't. Yeah. I was gonna say I thought you could buy this at the store, but I think that's the weapon camos, not the actual Etsu's designs. The TD is really nice. Like, I bought the DLC for the weapon camo, and it's really nice. The TD Etsu, it's pretty sweet too, but I probably preferred the weapon camo more. Bulldog rifle, -fire rate, +1 range, not too bad, but not that great either. Final 2, I'm really hoping for the 8012 rest in peace. It's gonna be in one of these. If it's not, I'm really gonna be disappointed. I have not really got anything good.
Elite!
Another KVA believer, this time loadout. I think I already have that anyway. Aerith 160 heavy barrel, minus accuracy, plus range. Not too bad it is. I mean, range is now 14, and actually still 10, so that's pretty decent, I guess. And the final advanced supply drop. Then I might hop into some multiplayer. Come on, 8012, here we go.
Elite!
Okay, so we have the Analyst Contractor shirt, the S&6 Executioner Professional, +1 to damage, -2 to range, -1 to handle, +1 to handling. It does gain increased damage, and you do gain increased handling, so that's not bad, but range, I mean, you could add advanced rifling, and that would boost range from 4 to 6, which is the standard range. I mean, if you use advanced rifling and red dot, I guess it's not too bad. Like, I guess if you use red dot, I think that would increase the accuracy to probably 12. And then if you add advanced rifling or something, that would increase the range to 6. So I mean, and you'd have 13 handling, 7 damage. That's pretty decent actually. The Dito helmet, I already have this, and it's pretty beast to wear, to be honest. So round up, really nothing that great. I mean, nothing really this was cool, I guess, but like I said, the damage and range loss was kind of annoying. The main bull's nice to look at, but I mean, you only use it to destroy aircrafts and that. I got a few elites, got the Obsidian Steed and the Porner. The Porner's not too bad, does good damage and that. Nothing really overall what I would call super great though. The Thunder Tusk, most of these, like, pretty much, but Bread and Butter, I didn't have this though, and I kinda liked it. We will add that to vision. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's have a look at this. This is the bread and butter. It's pretty nice. Pretty fast fire, I must say. I mean, the fire is pretty beefy, I must say. And the SMGs are pretty badass, I gotta say. They're pretty darn cool. Yeah, they look pretty sweet. I must say, like, they do look very nice. And that's, like, as I said, I already had the eco stuff unlocked. The eco helmet I'm wearing, as you can see, and I'm wearing the Eco Etso, which is, the Eco Etso is awesome. So is the helmet. I mean, very cool. I'm wearing Atlas Engineer shirts, and Raw Branded pants, Atlas Ranger loadout. Red rims, sunglasses so you can't see them. Atlas Orbital shin guards as well. Whiteout gloves. You can kind of make, well, you can't really. Atlas Engineer boots, can't really see. The Eco Etsu, very, very nice. One of my favorite Etsus. Let's just have a. I've got my zombie loadout. I really like this loadout a bit. I then have this one. I like to call this my Breaking Bad loadout. I mean, not the same, but it's still pretty cool, and it reminds me of that. And it's just, it really looks, you know, it's pretty sweet. This one. What's it called? Yeah, the Biohazard. It's pretty nice, I must say. Like, the Biohazard is probably one of my favorites. So what I'm probably gonna do, I'll get into a match real quick, and I'll play some multiplayer.
Team deathmatch.
Okay, so I'm in Drift Team Deathmatch, and I'm using my HBR3 Insanity, which I got in an earlier supply drop that I bought. I thought I'd just do a quick match after doing the advanced supply drops. Didn't see him there.
Enemy Vulcan in orbit.
Still got him, even though I got demolished. There's the avalanche effect that they have in this map. Pretty cool. I always think the dynamic events are a pretty cool thing. Didn't see him there. But yeah, this is certainly a pretty cool map to play on. One of my favorites.
Above. Orbital care package on standby. Incoming enemy care
A3 Insanity is definitely probably my favorite.
Lost the advantage. Care package inbound. We're winning. Missile strikes ready for launch. Friendly missile strikes inbound. Enemy UAV online.
Didn't see him there. Yeah, but the HBR3 Insanity is probably my favorite weapon to use in multiplayer.
I'm out. Have to reload. Enemy UAV online. Well fought, gents. I knew we hired you for a reason.
Good damn, good damn. A lot of people use the ASM-1. That and the BAL-27 I think are probably the most used weapons. Till the night, not my best time, far from it. But I'm pretty average at God. Not really that great. So I will probably call it quits here. I hope you all have enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like.